Welcome, everyone. We'll get started here in just a second. We'll let everyone have a moment to get in. Hey, well, I'll get started here today so that we can get right to your class. Hello and welcome. My name is Kelly Vonstein. We are so happy you are here today. I am an Associate State Director for Outreach and Advocacy here in AARP in Pennsylvania, and I'm filling in for Colleen today, who is usually the one that would be introducing this class. We're very excited to have everyone from across the country joining us today for our Yoga and Mindfulness Series with AARP and Open Up. So please feel free to share and chat where you're joining us from today. AARP is committed to helping people take control of their health as they age, and by providing tools, resources, and information that will entertain and inspire, educate and stimulate, engage and activate, AARP hopes to create an environment where members can lead their healthiest lives possible in mind, body, and spirit. AARP wants us to have a whole body approach to your healthy living goals. Regular exercise and focusing on your brain health are two great ways to support healthy aging, and you can learn more at aarp.org/health/healthy-living. We were going to be recording today's class, so as long as there's no technical difficulties, you can look forward to receiving the recording tomorrow in your email. Please be sure to sign up for future sessions, and we'll also have that link in your email and in the chat. We're very excited to collaborate with Open Up, but please consult your physician or any other healthcare professional before starting this or any other fitness program to determine if it's right for your needs. Without any further ado, I'd like to introduce our instructor, Chandler, to share more about Open Up and to lead us in today's session.
Thank you, Kelly. Hi, welcome everyone from everywhere. I hope that you're doing great and also getting through the last bit of winter. Here in Pittsburgh right now, it is a gloomy and cold day. So we're going to do some things to help warm up our bodies, no matter where we are. Whether we're in nice warm weather or cold, we're still going to get the body nice and warm and activated. Okay, and yes, my name is Chandler. I am a yoga and movement instructor here at Open Up. And here at Open Up, we practice movement and art in an inclusive and accessible way. Our studio is located in the Lawrenceville area. We are based around the whole Pittsburgh and Pennsylvania community. We work in school districts around the Pennsylvania area and also collaborating with many different organizations throughout Pittsburgh. All right, if you'd like to know more about Pittsburgh, more about Open Up, you can check out our website at Open Up PGH and also check out our Eventbrite for classes here in the studio. Okay, so we're going to get started today. And our prompt is just going to be, let's think about this. What are some ways, we've done this before, but maybe there is an evolution of ways that you like to self-soothe yourself. So ways that you might like to practice wellness or rest, or even begin an activity that might be resting on the ground, or is there a specific stretch or breathing exercise that you like to partake in? Maybe even grab a sip of water or tea. What are some ways that you like to soothe yourself or get your body nice and ready for an activity like today? Oh, and last thing, happy pre-Friday. I almost missed that. Happy pre-Friday, everyone. Okay, so just take a second to think about one thing that you like to do as a pre-warm up or a self-soothing thing. Once you've locked it in, you may do so. You may use your self-soothing thing currently now and take that time to do whatever you need for yourself. Good. Once you have made your way down to the floor or standing or just a comfortable position, we're just going to take a deep breath in, filling our lungs with air, and exhale through your nose to warm up the body. Good. Take a deep breath in, exhale out. Working on our two sets of breath, we're going to do the Ujjayi breath first, and then regular breathing in through our nose and out through our mouth. So breathing in, exhale out through your nose. And every exhale, make an actual audible sound as you exhale. So that might come through a little bit like kind of a sigh or a grunt in a way. Okay. So breathe in and exhale out. Again, last one, breathing in and exhale out. Good. That was your Ujjayi breath. The next we're going to do breathing in, inhale and exhale out through your nose and then out through your mouth. So take a hand to your chest and then one to your stomach. Take a deep breath in through your nose, really feeling, expanding your stomach. So this is the purpose of having our hand on our stomach. So really feel like we're pressing into our hand. And then from here, we exhale, press the air out and bring it back in towards your spine. Breathing in, inflate your stomach. Exhale out. Breathing in. Exhale out. Last one, breathing in and exhale out. Good. So now is your time to pick which breath feels best for you, the Ujjayi or breathing in through your nose and out through your mouth. So either A or B. And you're going to use that for the next portion of class. So you can also, you don't have to stick to that breath. You can switch your breath throughout, but for this next one, pick a breath to do. And then we're just going to reach our arms up and do both at the same time. So we're going to inhale, reach our arms up, and then exhale, side stretch. Inhale, reach your arms back up. Exhale, side stretch. Again, breathing and side stretch. Breathing in. Exhale, side stretch. Good. Now we're just going to reach for the sky from here. Taking one arm, bending your elbow down as the other one lifts up. And then continue. Exhale. Breathe in. Exhale. Keep moving. Same thing to the side now. Exhale. And then relax. Good. Now we're just going to take this for a spiral twist. Reach your arms up. Inhale. Exhale, spiral twist. Inhale up. Exhale, spiral twist. Again, breathing in. Exhale, spiral twist. Last one, breathing in. Exhale, spiral twist. Good. Take the arm that's behind you and cross it over now. From here, we're going to lift our chest and open our chest all the way up. Take 2 big deep breaths here. Breathing in. Exhale out. You can close your eyes for this. Breathing in. Exhale out. And then shake it out. We're going to do that whole thing, reversing it, and then bring that across this arm in front of us after the spiral twist. So reach our arms up. Good. Exhale, spiral twist. Breathing in. Exhale, spiral twist. Breathing in. Exhale, spiral twist. Hold here. Good. Cross your other arm that was behind you on top now. Open your chest, looking up to the sky, and then close your eyes. Take 2 breaths here, breathing in. Exhale out. Breathing in. And exhale out. Nice. So we're going to get creative now. Let's be open to this. It might look a little silly, but we're just going to make our wrists very floppy. There's a purpose behind this. I promise I'll show you. So just have a very floppy, flimsy wrist on both sides. We just want to loosen up those wrist joints for this next exercise. Continue to breathe with this, breathing in. Exhale out. Again, breathing in. And exhale out. So we're going to keep that same very flimsy, soft wrist, and you're going to take this and then do a motion that's going into your chest, like towards your collarbone area. Find that soft, sweet spot, and you're going to do soft pats along your collarbone. Bringing up any kind of like lymphatic fluid here. Continue to breathe, breathing in. You can close your eyes. A very soft wrist, so you don't want to bang on your chest. But allow only kind of the knuckles to have a light touch. Good. You're going to take your arm that was down and prop your elbow up and then cross over and take that same tapping motion on your back, not really focusing on your neck because you have a lot of main arteries you don't want to hit there. So just for safety, you want to make sure you're hitting the back of your neck area, more on the muscle. Very soft wrist. And then flimsy wrist other side. Going in, taking a deep breath in. Exhale out. Light taps across the collarbone. Breathing in and out. It's okay if you let that head tilt a little bit. Kind of follow your intuition on what your body's asking for. Really give in to the tap. Breathe in. Exhale out. Take that arm now, prop it up, and then light taps towards your back. Good. Continuing this motif of kind of draining the lymph nodes here, we're just going to swing from side to side. If you're seated, crisscross applesauce like myself, you can stay there. If you're standing, this may look like a motion, having your feet nice and planted, letting your elbows kind of stay propped. If you're seated in a chair, same thing, planting your feet in the ground and then sitting nice and tall and then just letting your arms sway from side to side. And then from here, we're just going to drop the arms now. Have a very stretched wrist, not wrist, the whole arm. And then just sway from side to side. Taking a deep breath in and exhale out. Good. Bringing your shoulders up to your ears and then down and back. Bring them up to your ears, down and back. And then let your hands touch your shoulders as you lift your elbows, open your chest now. Feel a stretch here. Again, take a deep breath in. Good. And no matter where you are, either standing, seated on your mat, or in a chair, we're going to reach our arms up again and then take a forward fold. Good. Let your head become heavy. Don't force your stretch. Just allow your upper body to just relax over your legs. Good. And slowly roll up through your spine. We're going to take that one more time. Take a big inhale. Really feel that reach like we did before, but both hands reaching towards the sky. And then from there, kind of imagine that you're holding onto a pole and someone's pulling the pole away from you. Really feel like your whole upper body is pulling towards the camera so you can get a nice stretch in your lower back and allow the body to fold over. Let your chin fall down to your chest, the back of your neck stretch out. Take a deep breath in. Exhale out. Breathing in. Exhale out. Rolling up through your spine. Good. Okay. So I've been continuing my thing of our ceramic bowl. Let's say let's see, what kind of bowl do we have today? What could it be? What color? I think I'm feeling jade today, like a jade bowl. It doesn't have to be ceramic, but let's imagine a carved out jade bowl, and that is our hips. Um, and let our hips tilt forward with that bowl. So the bowl is now going forward towards the camera, and then it's curving back in. And then going forward, 2, 3, 4, and then back in. So just allowing some flexibility to happen within the hips and the hip flexors and the lower back, letting the pelvis do all the work. Nothing else is doing anything but just kind of moving with it. The bowl is tipping forward and back. Good. And then we come back up. Good. From here, we're going to scoop out like ice cream. Let's be chocolate chip ice cream because I really like chocolate chip ice cream. So we're going to scoop. And then from here at chin, we'll go into our chest. And then from here, we'll stretch back out like Laffy Taffy and lift our chest and our chin up towards the sky. I'm kind of doing a seated cat and cow. And now we're going to add the ceramic bowl with some ice cream in it. And then add Laffy Taffy on top. See what I did there? So we're going to add all of it together now. At the tip of the hips going back in as you curl in, scooping your ice cream, and then dump the ice cream back out. Your hips tilt forward and then open your chest like Laffy Taffy. And then we curl in, scoop, scoop, scoop. And then we curl the opposite way, lifting up. 2 more like that. Breathing. Inhale. 2, 3, 4, and back. And in, 2, 3, 4, and back up. Nice. All right. So we're going to go to a tabletop position. This can also be done seated on your chair and or standing. We're just going to open the chest again, but add our spiral twist. So really feel like your hands are pressing into the earth as you reach your arms up. Good. Open your chest. Let your arm go back behind you. From here, we're going to curl the arm and thread it in as we exhale. Good. And we breathe in. And exhale, we curve. 2 more like that. Breathing in. Exhale, curve. And reset. Other side. Take a deep breath in. Open your chest. Exhale, curve. Breathing in. Exhale, curve. And breathing in. Exhale, curve. Last one. Exhale, curve. Good. Take your seat back towards your feet. Walk your hands forward for your child's pose. Allow your head to relax onto your mat. From here, feel your lungs expand as you take your inhale and exhale, release. Again, breathing in, exhale, release. This next movement, we're going to go into a downward dog. This can be done multiple ways. If you're in your child's pose, you tuck your toes, send your hips up high. You can begin to walk your feet out if that feels good for you. Another option that you can do this, you'll face your chair in, place your hands behind the chair, walk your feet back, and then you can lift one heel and the other. You can also take your hands to the back of the chair, let your elbows come down, chin down to your chest. Take a deep breath in and exhale out. We'll stay here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. From here, walk your feet to your hands if you're down on your mat and or rolling up through your spine, and we'll all meet in a mountain pose. Take a deep breath in here. Exhale out. Good. We're going to cross our hands. Continue with that same tap now, but very light fingertips across your collarbone. This could be any kind of rhythm, pace. You're going to close your eyes now. Feel your feet rooting into the earth. Allow your head to lift up towards the sky. Let your shoulders fall down and back. So we're going to do this for just about a minute. So grounding us back down before we move into a bit of a flow. And when you're ready, you open your eyes. Good. If you'd like to stay here a little bit longer, you can. It feels so soothing. If you're ready, you'll reach your arms up high to the sky. Good. And then we're going to go back into that forward fold now. We're going to take a little bit of a swing from side to side. Nice. We'll place our hands onto our knees. We'll look up, halfway lift, and then exhale, forward fold. Good. Rolling up through your spine, we'll add our jade ice cream bowl with some chocolate chip ice cream in it and Laffy Taffy pieces on top. So we're going to take our cat and a cow. We look up. We'll take this standing, and then we're going to curl in and lifting back up and curl in. From here, we'll reset mountain pose. In this mountain pose, at any time, you can go back to that tapping motion before we start the next part again. So if you're standing, you can continue standing. If you're seated, this may look like with the chair, we'll reach your arms up and exhale over. You can make space for the upper body by having your feet outside of your shoulders. You'll sway from side to side. Good. Place your hands at any point of contact on your legs to lift up, halfway lift just a little bit, and then forward fold over your legs. Good. Rolling up through your spine. We'll take that cat and cow. Our elbows will go back as we lift our chest up. Tilt our pelvis forward, and then curling into our chest. Again, take a big inhale and exhale. All right. One last round of that. Reach your arms up, either standing or seated. Good. Forward fold. From here, inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rolling up. Find your mountain. Take a deep breath in and let it out. Going into your cat and cow, looking up. Inhale. Exhale, curling in. Scoop, 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 scoop. Inhale. Exhale. Good. And reset. Back to your mountain. I hope we're all feeling good right now. Continue to add on. So that was the first half of our little bit of a flow. We're going to go into a warrior one. So warrior one can look like many different variations of it. So if you're seated, you'll place your left foot down on the walk of your foot, and the other one, your right leg. Your knee should be in line with your heel, and then you'll reach your arms up, sitting nice and tall. Standing, we're in our mountain pose. I'm just going to face this way so you can see. You step your foot back. You can have a nice wide lunge from here, really feeling a sensation of a stretch in that hip, creasing in the front leg, maybe feeling the burn, and then reach your arms up. Shoulders go down and back. And then going into a warrior two, since I'm already standing, you'll take your front foot, bend it even more, have your arms down, and then make sure your toes are facing towards the camera and heel is behind you. Good. If you're seated, going into that warrior two, you'll keep your feet where they are and then just twist the body. If that feels a little off to you, you can place your hands behind you, cross that arm on top of the opposite leg, and then just go for a spiral twist. All right, so that's the new addition to our flow. We're going to reach our arms up, take a big inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, place your hands at a comfortable position. Halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rolling up through your spine. Mountain pose, option for tap. Take a big inhale. Exhale out. Last breath, breathing in. Exhale out, moving into your cat and cow. From here, we look up towards the sky. Continue to breathe through it. Exhale, curve in, tilt your pelvis back. Inhale, pelvis forward. Exhale, curling in. Mountain reset. You'll step your left leg back behind you, moving into your warrior one. Reach your arms up. Take a breath in. And exhale out. Again, breathing in. And exhale out, moving into your warrior two. Good, breathing in. And exhale out. Step your foot back, mountain pose. And then your right leg now will go up. Reach your arms up. Warrior one. Exhale out. Breathing in. Exhale out. Moving into your warrior two. And then coming back to your mountaintop. Good. All right, we're going to take that again. I'll try this one standing. If you're seated, you can continue. Reach your arms up. Inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rolling up through your spine. Good. Butterfly tap optional. Just 2 breaths here if you like. Making your way into your cat and cow now. Elbows go back, lift your chest up. Curling in, scoop, 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 scoop. Chin goes down into your chest. Again, looking up. And scoop, 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 scoop. Good. Step your left foot back, reach your arms up. Warrior one. Take a deep breath in. Exhale out. Moving into your warrior two, face the camera. Take a deep breath in. Exhale out. Good. Really give yourself a nice push. Back to your mountain. Take a deep breath in. And exhale out. Step your right foot back. Warrior one. Breathe in. Exhale out. Moving into your warrior two. Give yourself a good push from the back leg, push, and then find yourself back in your mountain. Good. Let's go back to that sway from side to side. Just the sway. Nice. Going into a little bit of balance, let's make our way into a tree. Your tree can look very different depending on where you would like your tree to be. So you can have your foot at your ankle or up, going up a little bit higher. You can use a chair or a wall to help with that. And then, yeah, so any different level that feels best for you. You can have one hand at your chest, both together. You can make creative branches. So pick whichever one that feels best for you. If you're seated, this may look like you placing one foot at your ankle, having your knee go out to the side, and then hands at heart center, hands together at your heart. Create a tree. All right, we're gonna stay here on one side for a breath. I know I switched my legs, but you start with one leg that feels best for you, and then you'll switch to the other side when it's time. Take a deep breath in, exhale out. Really focus on something in the room that helps you to balance. Take a deep breath in, exhale out. And then gracefully make your way out of it. Give yourself a nice shake again. When you're ready, you'll switch to the other side. You'll take your foot to your ankle, your calf, or your knee, lifting up if you're seated, sitting nice and tall on your sits bones, placing your hands at a way that feels best for you. Breathing in and exhale out. Breathe in, exhale out. Good. Shake it out. Moving into some stretching now. So going into a figure four, I'll show the seated version of this. If you're seated, you place your left ankle on top of your right knee from here, kind of feeling sensation of a stretch in the glute. You can have your ankle closer to you, away from you. Just listen to your body or what your body needs right now, whether you want the foot to be closer or far away. And then you can stay here or forward fold over the leg. Let your chin fall down to your chest, and we're going to take a few breaths here. And then the other option is that you'll be on the ground. You place your feet in front of you. You'll lean back a little bit to take that foot on top of the knee and then walk your hands forward as an option. If not, you can stretch your leg out, place your foot to the side of your knee, and then forward fold as well. So any of the three. Okay, I'll stay here on the last one. We're just going to take a few breaths in and exhale out. Good. Breathing in and out. Shake it out. Other side now. Go into whichever variation feels best for your body, and then forward fold over your legs. Good. Stretch both legs out now for a seated forward fold. Reach your arms back up. We're going to kind of take that exercise we did earlier with the push and pull before we take a forward fold. So we're just going to reach one arm up as the other one lowers to feel a stretch up under your armpit. Inhale and exhale. Both arms reach up and over. Feel like you're holding onto a bar, and then fold over your legs. This is a very passive stretch, so don't feel like you have to yank yourself down, but allow your upper body to Just rest over your legs. Nice. Walking your hands forward. We'll take our feet. Um, have your right foot down on the ground, and then from here, tuck your left foot in. Sit up nice and tall. You can either keep that foot right in front or cross it over your left knee, and then you're going to take your left arm to cross it on top of the right knee, and then we're going to take a spiral twist. So in the spiral twist from the side, we don't want to do this. We don't want to lean back, but stay nice and lifted. Place your right hand as a kickstand and then to help you spiral twist. And then shake it out. Other side. Cross your left foot on top of the right knee. Your right arm goes on top of the left and then spiral twist. Use your left arm as a kickstand for your back. Good. And then shake it out. We're gonna do some windshield wipes. Well, yeah, let's do both legs and then we'll do individual. So just taking your knees to the opposite side of your body. And then you're gonna drop one knee down, stretch it out, back in, one leg down, out and in, and then switch down, out, in, and down, out, in. Reverse it now. Stretch, bend, and up. Stretch, bend, and up. Other side. Stretch, bend, and up. Stretch, bend, and up. From here, place your feet together. Send your knees out to the side. Walk your hands. Place them just right behind your back. So once again, the kickstand. Keep your back nice and lifted. Take a deep breath in. Exhale out. See if you can forward fold if you like, or stay where you are to allow the hips to just relax. And forward fold over the legs. The goal is not to get your head down to your feet, but just to feel like your lower back is letting go to allow you to relax over your legs. Walk your hands over to your right side. I'll face the front again. And then walking them over to the left. Good. And then rolling up through your spine. From here, you're just going to relax down onto the ground. You can keep your knees bent if that feels good, or stretch them out for your ending rest. Now, for this ending rest, I would love for you to place your hands onto your stomach, doing a few of those deep belly breaths that we were doing a little bit earlier. So either in the ujjayi or breathing in through your nose and out through your mouth. Take a deep breath in, fill your stomach, exhale out. Breathing in and exhale out. Continue that on your own time. Enjoying stillness. While you're down here, really kind of see where you're holding the most tension. Are you gripping your hip flexors? Maybe you need to bring your knees into your chest or let your knees go up towards the sky, have your feet down on the ground, and really feel like your lower back is touching the ground. Are you clenching up under your armpits or your chest muscles? Are you clenching your jaw or frowning your eyebrows? Start at the body scan at the top of your head and work your way down towards your feet. Finding the tension in your body and releasing it. Maybe you have small little movements to help that, like a little wiggle, side to side motion, a circle. Good. And from here, you're going to find yourself on one side and then press yourself up. Good. Floppy wrist one last time. Floppy wrist, floppy wrist. And then keep the floppy motion. Have your thumb up towards you and then just do a little knock, knock up against your collarbone very lightly, releasing any extra fluid buildup. And the other side. And then crossing your arms over to give you a really big hug. Exhale out. And as we end the rest of class, I would love to hear what are some ways that you love to prepare yourself for any physical activity or a self-soothing exercise that we talked about earlier, and maybe even state, if you haven't already, where you're from. I would love to hear. And Kelly will read out some of the responses in the chat because I would love to hear everything you guys say and get to know you guys more. Thank you all so much.
Thank you, Chandler. So we do have some ways that people wrote in the chat, and there's one that I found so interesting. One person said that they hike every morning with their dog and they come back for coffee and their vibration plate. Have you heard about
That
these
is
vibration
cool.
plates that people are using?
I think I have a concept of what I think they're talking about, but now I would love to hear more about that.
I
That is
know.
pretty cool vibration phrase. I'll
Yeah,
definitely
look,
research that.
they're on TikTok because all my friends are getting them.
Okay.
So I think they're good for a lot of things. So I thought that was really cool. A lot of people, green matcha tea, meditation, lots of tea, lots of meditation, a mineral bath, which that also speaks
Yes.
to me. I'm a bath taker. Breath work, mindful breathing is probably the biggest thing they do.
Mm.
Um,
I love matcha is my favorite as well. I think we discovered something new about the group that we all have in common.
Oh, okay. So the person said they got it from Amazon and their knees are better in less than a week. So everyone look up
That
the
is good to
vibration plate.
know.
AARP is not endorsing anything. I have no idea. I just know my friends have gotten them, and I thought that was neat to see that answer. Um,
Thank you for sharing.
yeah, fabulous flows today. My favorite so far. Everyone
Oh,
said this was
awesome.
so calming, great session. Hot whirlpool at the local YMCA. So, um, she linked her vibration plate for Amazon in the chat here. So people, if you're interested. Um, someone said they love your class. They ride their bike on trails 10 to 20 miles,
Oh,
3 miles per week. Or I think they meant to say 3 times per week. I prepare by yoga stretches. I'm a hometown Pittsburgh girl living in the Poconos of 30 years. So thank you so much. A lot of
wow.
people do yoga, then go for a walk. So yeah,
That is awesome. Thank you all so much for sharing.
thank you, Chandler. And thank you, everyone. Thanks on behalf of AARP. Chandler, you do this class every 2 weeks, correct?
Yes, every 2 weeks. I believe the next class should be posted on the AARP site. I don't want to say the wrong date because I don't have all my materials on me currently, but I believe it should be posted there for the next class session in 2 weeks.
Okay, and I'm gonna put the sign up in the chat again so everyone can sign up. And also the links to the one that she gave us earlier about healthy living, about the AARP Healthy Living resources. So lots of good stuff on aarp.org. So I always check it out, and it never fails that any conversation I'm having in my friend group, there's an article on AARP about it. It's so interesting. So, all right. Well, everyone, thank you so much for attending, and we'll see you again in 2 weeks, Chandler.
See you all soon. Alrighty. Thank you. Happy Free Friday. Stay warm.